Hi everyone, welcome to Shaping Memories. Today we are going to have some rock inspirations. So a couple months back, Cynthia and I went to an event. We did post it. It was one of our field trips. We went to a community rock painting event. It was hosted by Ellie. She is an amazing artist. She started a program where she paints rocks for inspiration. She paints rocks for therapy. She paints rocks to bring joy, to bring feelings, compassion, and good things to people's lives. Before I had met her, I had seen during the entire COVID season, different families or different people painting rocks as a hobby, and then it also became kind of like a passion, and then it became kind of it just kept rolling. I kept seeing painted rocks everywhere I went. I know if you travel through IB, you might find a painted rock on the street. It's meant for you to find. There's different groups out there that do that. So it's being inspired by rock painting. It's also leaving little tokens of friendship along the way for a stranger who may or may not need it that day. And if you find one of these painted rocks along your travels, I would consider myself very lucky, and it was left for me. So Cynthia and I did go to that event. It was great. We'll post some of those highlights for you. At the event, Cynthia painted this rock. It's a pretty heavy duty rock. What you would do is clean the rock off really well, make it dry it, and she painted it a couple of coats of white paint. It was an outdoor event, so it dried quickly. She probably put on about 2 or 3 coats of white paint while she decided to draw it, and she drew a tree. She calls it the Tree of Life. It turned out really nice. I had a smaller rock. It's just a regular rock. I did the same thing, cleaned the rock. I painted a couple coats of white, and I proceeded to paint a bird on mine. It just came. I didn't plan it out. It just came. I painted a bird with some flowers. And the rock, as I shared in that video, reminded me of my mom. And these 2 rocks are literally posted outside my front door every day. And you know, when I walk up to my front door and I see them every day, I remember the event. I remember how I felt that day. I remember the community. I remembered how great it was for Cynthia and I. And it's just a nice reminder to see that rock every day. This was a rock I got at the event. I haven't painted it yet. But this would show you that you clean the rock off really nice. You paint the white. And then Ellie had drawn on a llama. I love llamas, so I asked her if I could take it, and one day I will paint it, fill it in. So mine and Cynthia and I did not draw with pencil, and we just painted. So you could draw out your design in pencil and then paint over that. Also, another way to do rock painting, I found some smaller rocks. They're right here. I found some smaller rocks. Some rocks, you don't even need to paint them white. I dusted these off. I cleaned them off. What they had showed, you could just literally take, I will do it really quickly. I'll use some purple paint. On one of these small rocks, I'm just going to put some purple. I love these colors together. Purple. And use some green. Ooh, it's getting all over me. Green. And then I think I'll use red to write. I don't even know if I'm going to write anything. I think I'm just going to use purple, green, and red. And I saw this, so I think I'll use this little baby flat rock right here. So what I'm going to do first, I saw them doing this. They used the end of their brush at the rock painting, and they just made pretty dots all around the rock, like little dots. It turned out so cute. So I think I will do a row of purple dots all the way around my cute little rock here. You can see I didn't have to paint the background. I just painted it right into the rock. Then switching it, I'm going to put a dot of green in between each of those. So I have a green and purple rock painting. And it can be quite relaxing, therapeutic. feel your feelings on a rock, or give somebody else some inspiration through a rock. The other thing too, it makes kind of a cool little gift for someone. You could set it on they could just have it on their desk and be reminded of you. If you look, I made a row of purple and green, just dots, and right in the center with a very fine brush. I hope I can do it well. I think I will do it. I think this one will be good. I think I'm just going to paint a little red heart. If I can do it without messing it up. There. I put a little red heart. So you can literally give that to someone after it dries, and every day they could. I'll probably put that one right by my front door too. Real quickly, another thing you can do is you can look at the different shapes of rocks. Ellie was telling me that too, and other people who paint rocks have expressed. They said sometimes you will see a rock and you can see the picture that should belong on that rock. So when I was walking through the little rock garden, I found this rock right here. And I think this rock is perfectly shaped to be, for Halloween, a ghost or a candy corn. But I think I'm going to make this rock into a ghost. I'll probably paint it all white, put a ghost face with the, black eyes and nose. And then, I don't know, I might make my ghost a little fancy somehow. Maybe put some glitter on it or something. But I plan to make that for Cynthia. So rock painting can be very inspiring. It can be very relaxing. It helps us use with the colors, helps us be inspired and be imaginative. Use your imagination. And it also is spreading positivity and kindness. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see some of you painting rocks. So if you do, please post them in the comments and show us your pictures. I'll post the pictures of these rocks that I get painted later, and I hope we can do this again sometime. Have a good day.